Hey guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to the 5th installation of my Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker Expanded Edition novel series. Today, I am going to be reading and sharing part of the book about Chewie's thoughts during interrogation and Ben and Chewie's relationship, that is Ben Solo's and Chewie's relationship. I did try to upload a video not about the novel at all, but another Star Wars video a couple days ago. But Disney took it down because it had some Force Awakens clips in it. It was the Star Wars The Skywalker Saga Complete Blooper Collection. All films, obviously. But I'll try to get that out. I may have to get rid of the Force Awakens clips. And I can't find any bloopers anyway. I found these, I'm not sure if they were real bloopers or not, but yeah. You may see that get uploaded in the next couple of days without Force Awakens in it, but we'll see. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. With a wave of Kylo's hand, Chewbacca's shackles opened and clanked to the floor. He removed the lightsaber from his belt, dropped it to the ground. "Kill me," Kylo taunted. "I'm unarmed. Now's your chance. Have your revenge for Han Solo." Chewbacca had never been stupid, and so he made no move, but he growled, dark and low. "Feel that?" Kylo continued merciless. "It makes you feel alive, doesn't it? That burning, the dark side. It makes you powerful. You understand that? The scavenger will understand it too." He sensed a stab of fear from the Wookiee on Rey's behalf. Kylo smiled, for he had just been given his way in. Chewbacca loved the girl. In time, he would love her as much as he'd loved Han Solo. The way he had never really loved Ben, Snoke had been the one to show him that. Kylo's voice crackled with rage. "What was her mission? Where is she going? Give me the answer, or I'll take it myself." It should have been satisfying to watch Chewbacca wince in fear. Kylo should have felt pleasure in reaching out with the Force, inserting himself into the Wookiee's mind, ripping away his memories and thoughts. Instead, it was exhausting. He saw flashes of the Wookiee laughing with a much younger Han Solo than he himself remembered. Felt Chewbacca's joy when his best friend married the woman he'd come to love like a sister. Saw the Wookiee cuddling a human toddler, teaching an older boy to fly a speeder. Target practice with a young man, their blasters set on stun against a haphazard dummy made of rocks. Uncle Chewie, he would call him back then. Nausea rolled around in the pit of Kylo's stomach when he finally walked away from Interrogation 6. He'd gotten what he needed. Surely the sense of triumph would follow soon. Lando reached across the bunk for the rivet that was really a button, and the panel whisked open. The first thing that hit him was the smell of Wookiee fur. Not unpleasant once you were used to it, but a little surprising just the same. The compartment was small, with a grate for ventilation. Han must have used this hidey hole to smuggle live cargo. No trace of Lando's closet remained. Inside was a small metal shelf, and on the shelf was a hologram disc, the edges worn with use. It was none of his business, probably a treasured memory from his homeworld of Kashyyyk. Chewie was over 2 centuries old, with a long history of family and friends Lando knew nothing about. He started to leave, but stopped. He couldn't resist. He was a scoundrel, after all. Lando reached forward and flickered the hologram switch. An image of Chewbacca himself was projected onto the disc in soft blue. He held a small human child in his arms. Lando leaned closer. It was Ben, dark-haired, chubby-fisted. He kicked his legs and yanked onto his fur, shrieking in delight. Chewbacca just cuddled him close, making a sound that was almost like a purr. Lando flicked off the hologram. He couldn't watch anymore. The First Order had taken so much from them, from all of them. It was time for Lando to fight back. He left Chewie's quarters, going over their plan in his head. He couldn't rally their allies individually in the short time they had, so Beaumont and Connix had plotted a course that would take them past First Order jammers, where they could transmit a call for help at strategic coordinates. A few key figures, like the former Mon Calamari ambassador, would be contacted directly and given the special Calrissian touch, but mostly their goal was to jump, transmit, over and over again until time ran out. He ducked under the bulkhead and entered the cockpit. Chewie greeted him, and Lando spent a precious moment staring at his friend. Leia had held out hope for Ben until the very end. Turned out Chewie felt the same way. He settled into the pilot's seat. Chewie moaned loudly. "You said it, Chewie," Lando agreed. "One last time." So there we go. We get a little bit of insight about Chewbacca and Ben Solo's relationship, especially when they were younger and still at the time. They still felt it. And Chewbacca wanted him back. Yeah. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. I would really like to know. This is just a really cool part in the book and the story. Yeah, because it really explains it. Uncle Chewie, he used to call him. So, yeah. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video on Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker Expanded Edition novel, Episode 5. If you enjoy the series, please subscribe down below if you haven't already. Give this video a like, and share this video around. Comment down below your thoughts, like I said before, but not just on that. Not just on their relationship, really on anything that you want me to read and talk about in the book. If you've read it yourself, or the movie maybe that you would think would be in the book. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, I'll check out my playlist of all the episodes so far of this series. I'll leave it in the top of the description. And yeah, just let me know if you're really enjoying this, and hopefully we'll see you next time in the next couple of days for episode 6 of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker Expanded Edition novel by Ray Carson. And as always, until next time, may the Force be with you, always.